Hi guys, how you doing today? It is with great excitement that I am making this video because why not? After watching an exemplary, an exciting, educative, informative, intriguing, suspense-filled movie, this is how you feel. My name is Kewa aka Kewizi and I am the queen of analysis. Today I'm going to be talking about this movie by Kemi Adetiba, To Kill a Monkey. This movie is everything that a movie is supposed to be like. So that's what I'm going to be analyzing today. If this is your first time of being on my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share with your friends because why? I always have insightful, motivational, nice, interesting. I just have different types of videos on my page that will definitely keep you informed, entertained, and educated. So let's get right into it. To Kill a Monkey. Hey God, before I go any further, can you guys please give a round of applause to Kemi Adetiba? She is the best. She is talented. She is good. Because trust me, to make a movie like this, to make a movie this bad, it takes a producer and a director who is really good, knowledgeable, and knows what they're doing and what they want to bring out from the characters. And the cast, the movie, to bring that, there's a script, but to bring that script to life so that it will captivate the people. It's not just rice and beans. So guys, please, once again, can you give a round of applause to Kemi Adetiba for me? Because right now she dey on top. Oh. Okay, so let's get right into the movie. Please, if you have not seen this movie, you might not be able to understand everything I'm saying. So do you know what you will do now? Just run quickly to Netflix. Go and watch To Kill a Monkey. Then after watching it, come back and let's talk, because that's when you'll be able to have you will be able to give me your own information or share your knowledge and what you think about what happened in the movie. I'm not going to tell you the whole story because I don't want to be a spoiler, but I want you to go and watch it. However, I'm going to be looking into certain things in the story. Now let's start with the plot, the storyline. The storyline of this movie was really, really good. You know how you watch Nigerian movies and you already know what is going to happen. In this one, I didn't even know what was going to happen. I couldn't predict it. It took me unawares. So the plot was really good. The cast, oh my God, everybody who featured in this movie killed it. They ate and left no crumbs. As now that one they rain, now make I still use that. They ate and they left no crumbs. Excuse you, that movie, they brought everything, they brought everything to life. So let me give you a list of some people who featured in this movie. We had Bucci Franklin, we had Nelson William, we had Stella Damascus, we had Bimbo Akintola, we had Liliana Fegbai, we had Sunshine Rosman, we had Tracy, we had Enado, Ireti Doyle, Chidimo Keme, Teniola, Michael. We had two Michaels in the movie and then Daniel Etim. See, let me first start with the mixture. I liked the mixture of old and new. People like Stella Damascus, Ireti Doyle, Bimbo Akintola, they are OGs. Chidimo Keme, they are OGs when it comes to this acting thing. But I liked how she mixed them up with these new people. Now, these other people, they are not new. Bucci Franklin is not new. Do you understand? The other lady, she's not new. Teniola, they are not new, but I mean, they are more current faces, So I liked the way she mixed the new and the old, and it still came together and even exploded. Hey, God. Then let's even talk about, after the casting, let's talk about the scenery, the venues, the locations they used in this movie. The locations were really, really, every location fits the purpose. I don't know if you understand. The houses, everything, in fact, the whole location of the movie, whoever did the location setting was top notch. They really, really tried. They killed it. So this movie is a must watch for everybody. You cannot predict the end though. You will not even be able to predict the end. Don't try, because you're not going to get it. So let me now start with the storyline. Now this story talks about what typically happens in the life of every Nigerian. This is what happens not even in Nigeria, all around the world. When you are faced between a rock and a hard place, you are bound to take certain decisions, and these decisions you take would affect your life, will go a long way to tell you how your life and everything is going to be. So this movie really depicts what Proverbs 14:12 says, that there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is destruction and death. This movie just totally depicts it. Me, I'll still come from the other side. Now let's talk about Efe, who was the main character in this movie. Oh, no. I have missed something. Please, ladies and gentlemen, before I even go any further, before we enter Efe's matter, please, can we celebrate Buchi Franklin? Please, can we pop champagne for Buchi Franklin? Please, can we give Buchi Franklin 10 bosa? Because Buchi Franklin, hey, God, he ate that character. He ate that role. He chewed it, and hey, God, Buchi, I have never seen this side of him before. I've never seen him do anything like this before. As in, I ran to his page like this. I started running. I felt that I stood up. I ran again to go and click the follow button. Because even to keep me updated on everything. Because why? Nigerians, we have talent, though, but it takes a good director to discover what you're able to do. Look at Buchi Franklin. He killed that role. He ate it. He's such a talented actor. And we need to applaud him on this one. Because he took that Bini role. You know when somebody wants to act, you know how Bini people, he took that Agbe role, that erratic character. In fact, he just ate that role. He just swallowed this everything. What about this other guy, William Benson? I don't really know him much, but I heard he used to be like a stage actor. He's a stage actor. I've seen his face in the scene a couple of times, but even when that guy also gave his, like when he did his acting from when he was poor to you can see that raw emotion in him and in Buchi Franklin. Please, William Benson and Buchi Franklin, please make una help me pop champagne for them. I bet make una send me their address. I won't send champagne go their house. Hey, God, my belly just dey sweet me. They ate the role, they swallowed it, they chewed it. Buchi Franklin, I beg, you are good. And William Benson, you too, you are good. The two of them, the main characters, they really tried. What about Lillian Efegbai? Hey, God, even she played that Benin woman role perfectly. See, guys, if you don't watch this movie, you cannot understand what I'm saying. So now let me now get right into the part where I try to bring out raw information, from a movie set or from whatever it is I talk about. Now, let's look at the story of Efe. Efe was a very poor man. Poverty covered him like a shield. He was wrapped around in poverty. He was smelling poverty. So sometimes I feel like the movie did not even end the way I expected it to. Because for me, the normal way I thought was like, it will be a happy ending if he'll be with his wife, he'll be with his family. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not how this went down. If you've seen the movie, you know. This was not how this went down. And my question is, where did Efe go wrong? Where did he miss it? Because this guy was between a rock and a hard place. Poverty, like I said, covered him like a shield. So where did you want him to go? Like, he was a good person in the beginning. I don't know if you understand me. He was never a bad person. He was a good person. He tried his best. But unfortunately, the odds were against him. Nothing was working for him. He was wearing shame like a garment. He tied him like wrapper. So the guy was just, I don't know, I just felt like the odds were against him in the whole movie. Like, there was nothing for him to do. How can this guy make it? It was hard. So the shame, the mother-in-law, the pressure of life at work, everything was just crumbling down on this guy's head. So in the end, he took a wrong decision. And this is where I bring that part where I said there's a way that seems right to a man, but the end is destruction. He got what he wanted. He had money, he became wealthy, he had everything. But in the end, he also lost everything. He lost his wife. She first started by becoming a drunk, and then he started cheating on his wife. And then he took so much he was making money, and he couldn't now stop what he was doing. This is what happens to people, and this is how the devil works. He gives you something with one hand, and he takes it back with the other hand. And he will not just take it back, he will take everything back. He will make sure that he leaves you dry and out, worse than where he met you. Now, you remember when he was talking to the police officer, he said something that he said, if I can do this one, I'll stop. And that's always how it is for criminals and people who engage in this sort of, all this Yahoo and all these things. I will just hit. Once I just make my first big hit, I'm no more doing it again. I will leave. But it's not that easy. When you get the first one, you want the second one, you want the third one. And that is what happened to Efe in this movie. Greed made him to continue and never stopping. And before you know, he was neck deep into this thing. He couldn't come out of it. What about his friend? Boss. Erratic. That was just the Agbero in him. He was rich, but no character, no wisdom, just acting on impulse. And whenever he feels he's angry, he's sad. He was just a bundle of various emotions. And he puts Efe into trouble. And that's where education comes in, because he wasn't educated. He didn't know how to act. But Efe had education. He had the knowledge. So while he was doing crime, he was still packaging himself well. But Obos was always giving him out. Now, the end of the film surprised me. End of the film, like I said, it took me on unawares because I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that Amanda was ever working for Teacher. I never saw that coming. I never saw that police officer Onome had already been bribed. I never saw that coming. Like so many suspects, I never thought for 1 second that Efe would betray Obos. Obos loved him so much. Fine, Obos was an erratic person, like I said. He wasn't always settled. He always acted on impulse. He put everyone into trouble. He was not coordinated. He exposed them actually because he was the one that even made the police be on their case. And that's why I'm still saying the same thing, that when all these people start chopping money, all these kidnappers, all these Yahoo boys and gang people, they will always show off. They can never hide. Instead of them to lay low, they will always come out and begin to show. And when they start to show, that's when antennas and eyes now start to focus on them. So Obos was actually the one that brought them out, that exposed them for everybody to see. I never knew that Evie was his daughter. Me, I thought she was even the wife's younger sister. It was towards the end and I realized that now if a born Evie, now in Peking. Can you see another suspense in this movie that I never saw coming? This movie is a must watch, guys. Like I said, if you haven't seen the movie, you might not understand everything I'm saying. And then finally, the end actually broke me. Because why would Efe betray Obos? Me, I know that Obos, I don't know if I should say he's a bad person. He's a bad person in some sort of way, but obviously it's because of the background, where he's coming from, the kind of things he has done. So Efe had the opportunity to make this guy become a good person, because in the end he came to him and said, I'm willing to change. You're my brother. I'm willing to do anything you ask me to do. I'm even willing to go to Teacher and even go and ask for an apology. I'm even willing to start giving him his cut. He told his wife, for somebody like Obos, his personality, for him to break down like that, he told his wife that why this thing they pain me, say Efe leave me. Why they pain me like this? Why they feel this way? He felt so bad about it. So he was even willing to reconcile. So when Efe called him, he quickly went to meet him, my brother, my brother, my brother. And in the end, when they were about to buy him, he told Efe, they my back. That place touched me, you guys. That place touched me. He said, Efe, they my back, they my back. Nothing go do you, nothing go do you. Not knowing that Efe was the Judas Iscariot that betrayed him. But like I said, Efe self waiting he for do, he was between a rock and a hard place. But if I sit down and I think clearly, there are so many things Efe could have done. Efe could have gone to Obos. Okay, can we see whether we go talk to this guy? Whether he go fit change his mind? Whether we go fit they give him the money? There were options. Obos, this guy don't tell me, say make I bring you. How we go fit set him up? Make we run, make we come on Nigeria. Me, I felt there were other ways he could have handled things, but he handled everything the wrong way. Okay, after messing with Amanda, he told Amanda, let's run away, but he wanted to run away with his wife, only to find out that his wife was already knacking doctor. That's why I said, you see, this story is so captivating, and it talks about the realities of life. The realities of life. When you start dining with the devil, even your decisions you'll be taking will no longer be correct. Because this guy was no longer thinking straight. He had already missed it in so many ways. He didn't even know how to go back and, to put his life on track. So everything just went down for him. I don't know if there'll be a part 2, but the way it ended, they shot him at the police station. And that's how he ended. I don't know if he died. I don't know if there'll be a second part. But everybody was against him. His wife, Obos's wife, his daughter. It was like the whole world was now crumbling down on his shoulders. If you have not seen To Kill a Monkey, I say run. Don't stroll there. Pire, go and watch it, because there's a lot to learn from it. It's not just the entertainment, it's the message behind it. Don't be in a hurry. This guy had potential to make it. Maybe in a little while, he would have gotten a good job. Maybe in a little while, things would have gone well for him. Maybe after he had done his first deal, he could have pulled out and gone to establish a business, start your own company. You have the knowledge, you have the know-how, but you did not. You continued, because like I said, that is how the devil works. This is a clear example of what I said to you in the book of Proverbs 14:12. There is a way that seems right to a man. I'm singing this thing again, but the end is destruction. It seemed right to him that now people respected him, now people knew him, but the end was destruction. Once again, kudos to Kemi Adetiba for doing a fantastic job of these movies, and to everyone that played a role in this movie. I'm telling you, to everyone that played a role in this movie, you guys did a fantastic job, and you should all be proud of yourselves. Buchi Franklin, Hey, your own case is just oh god. Puchi Franklin, yeah, and Benson Williams. For me, they killed it. Chidimokeme, Bimbo Akintola, as always, Stella Damascus, Ireti Doyle, and then all the other casts. I don't know. I know their faces. I don't know them too well. That's the other people, but they all killed it. These are professionals. These are A-listers. For me, they did a good job. What are your thoughts on To Kill a Monkey? What were the lessons you picked from the movie? Please let me know in the comment section. And before I forget, one last thing. The soundtrack, unko. Hey God. The Urobo, Stash and Banga. This thing, they dotted their I's and crossed their T's. Kemi, you know this one. Ladies and gentlemen, To Kill a Monkey, run to Netflix and watch it. When you are done, come to my comment section and tell me what you think about the movie. Till I see you in my next video, my name is Kewa, aka Kewizi, and I am the Queen of Analysis. Ciao, ciao. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Ciao, ciao.